Hey everyone, Sid here, another little vlog for you today, and today I'm going to be reading a little bit of my book to you all. Now instead of just kind of picking up a piece of paper and reading, going, this is yeah, and then this happens, and then there, I thought I'd go for a more kind of sensory thing for you, help you to paint a real kind of word picture in your mind's eye. So if you'd like to kind of full screen this, I'll give you a moment. Yeah? Am I touching the size of your computer now? Okay, good. Put your headphones in. If you can stand listening to my voice. Personally, I can't when I hear it back to me, but that's just me. You put your headphones in so you completely block out the outside world, and we shall begin. Princess Scara closed the storybook she'd been reading to her two youngest siblings, who dozed snuggled up for their mid-afternoon nap. Her other brothers and sisters were out playing in the rear garden of the castle, so as not to make too much noise and interrupt the twins' sleep. She stood, leaving the little ones snoring amid the velvet covers of their bed. She closed the door as quietly as she could and headed to the writing desk by the window. The master bedroom of the uppermost floor in the castle was reserved for the ruler of Alessora, which at present was her. At first she had been reluctant to move into her parents' old bedroom, for obvious reasons. She only gave in to Amnon's prompting when she remembered that the twins would be sleeping alone in their side room, which was connected to the master bedroom. Though the servants had helped look after her 7 brothers and sisters, the 3-year-old twins, Zika and Gad, had clung to her ever since their parents' death. However, she often snuck back to her old room to sleep at night when they were settled, or to hide when the stress of surrogacy and leadership became too much. She liked having her own place, to lock herself away from the world and its troubles, and whenever she and Amnon wished to be alone. It had been tough adjusting from being an older sister to stand-in mother while having to deal with her own grief and ruling an entire country. It was a task that she believed she was still not fully prepared to accept. Amnon had dealt with calming the grief-stricken public and organising her parents' funeral, as well as the execution of the traitors and the capture of those that had escaped. Scara had felt so weak at first, so lost without her mother's loving, wordless encouragement or her father's guiding wisdom. She had just wanted to cry, to miss them, to want them back. Why should everyone else be allowed to grieve, while she was not? However, Scara needed to be the one they could all rely on, the one that everyone could look to for strength. She was the head of the family now. She was the leader of one of the largest nations on the planet, and she hated it. Sometimes she hated her parents. All this stress, all this pain was their fault. Why had they let themselves die, screaming and begging like children? She expected a king and queen to have more dignity. There was that black spot again, nesting away deep in her heart. Anger at her parents for leaving her. Anger at a nation of weak idiots for mourning while she was forced to put on a brave face. Anger that she could still not be with the man she loved because of tradition. The lessons with Master Ironhedge had allowed her to relieve some stress, though, regardless of how physically and mentally exhausting she was afterwards, her heartache was still there waiting for her. When would all of this just end? When could she stop feeling like this? Boo! Nah, got ya. So yes, that was a little excerpt from a book focused on one of the main characters, Princess Scara. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that my voice was not too grating and monotone. I'm not very good at reading out loud due to my dyslexia. Even on a vlog, it's a bit kind of nervous for me, so I hope you liked it, and there'll be more of those to come. And I'm going to get back on with formatting the book ready for its release in at the end of November. Thank you all so much. Please share, subscribe, like, and all that jazz to show your support for the project. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. And I hope to see you all soon.